Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the technical update for the Nasdaq 100 for today, the 17th of March. And the market really did what we expected right now. So we are moving higher here on our way. And what I assume right now, it's either the white scenario that suggests we're coming up in the so-called WXY structure, because this is a clear three-wave move right now. So I cannot count it as an ABC. That is not fitting because this is not an impulse. So it needs to be a WXY here. And I think that the Y wave consists here of an ABC structure. And in my view at the moment, we have a target range for this being this white fourth wave. This is between the 38.2 retracement level at 20,413 and the 50% retracement level at 20,803. In between, we have the 1618 extension. So that means the Y wave is 1.618 times longer than the W wave here, the first wave. And this is a good target because we exceeded the 100% extension. Let me just check that again. But yeah, we exceeded that already. So the 100% extension is the first common target. Then we can also add the 1.382 because this is the second common. And then we have the 1618, which is a little bit above the 38.2 retracement level here. From here, I do expect another sell-off to the downside in 5 waves. So this needs to be an impulse to finish the 5 of minus C of my intermediate wave A. And from here, I do expect another B wave of the intermediate degree in 3 waves to the upside, and then another sell-off to the downside. So that at the moment the white scenario. The yellow scenario would suggest that we are having a little bit of a bigger corrective counter trend rally to the upside. That would suggest we are either in the wave B or X. So that's a counter, no, that's a connector wave still belonging to that move. So it would suggest that we are in a so-called WXY structure to the downside, where the Y wave is an ABC structure. Okay, these two counts run at the moment side by side. The yellow scenario allows for short-term higher prices, and these target areas right now for the yellow scenario are between the 50% and 61.8 at 20,842 and 21,192. The yellow scenario could play out as a bigger ABC, so we have a WXY for wave A, then we get another B wave and another C wave. That would lead to the yellow scenario, but until there's no decision made, we have to focus on both scenarios. So either the white scenario, where we expect a little bit more upside continuation, then another sell-off to finish these degrees here, or we have a wider structure to the upside and another sell-off to the downside, and all of our degrees would go over here, okay? So that then would change from being an ABC structure, which I've labeled it now an ABC, would shift to a WXY structure, okay? So, as I said, these scenarios run at the moment side by side. So we have to really look if we exceed the 50% here in white at 20,803. I'm assuming that we are probably in the yellow scenario. I don't think this is the end right now of something. I think we have a little bit more correction to do. But until nothing has been decided, I think we have to take it step by step here. And we have the two target areas right now. And the 1618 is a relatively important one here. So watch at the lower boundary, so the 38.2. Watch for a possible reversal here. Yeah, let's just look on the volume profile. And yes, I can remember that I've spoken about that we have a relatively low volume node here, okay? And whenever we come inside, there's volume-wise very, very less resistance inside here, and that's why we had these two strong hourly candles today to the upside. We came up, we tried to break above that swing low here, we failed, we retested the support from above and then shoot higher. And you see here it's really nothing on volume. So that's why I think we could potentially go higher. Structural support as structural resistance comes a little bit above the price at the first peak of the next volume node, which is located at 20,233. Above that, we have rising volumes, so I think it could be more and more choppy up here if you trade or if you are a day trader. So I would be a little bit cautious here because you see the volume is increasing to the upside. And the next high volume atmosphere or area here is the 20,368, which is definitely a little bit above the 38.2. So it could be a quick spike and then sell off again. And then we have to see how the market reacts, and again on the next volume node, because we have also point of control here on the 1 hour time frame, which sits at 19,680. Yes, 80. And we did not retest that, okay? It could be that we come up, come lower again, and this would then fit possibly to the wider scenario that we are doing an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave in yellow. But we have to, first of all, get our top in place, then we have to see our pullback, and then we can look for higher in the yellow scenario, or we cannot hold that area and we come down directly, okay? That would fit then to the white scenario, but I think the pullback here will tell us a little bit more later on. Good, ladies and gentlemen, that's the short update for today. I think I did not forget anything. Yeah, I think that's it. Have a nice evening and talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Ciao.